but they got home with the 4 available people. There were some things that I saw, and I just want to read some things to you. Okay, there was a tweet. I'm gonna read or a post. It's not a tweet anymore, right? It's a post. All right, I'm gonna read this post to you. Okay, and I just want you guys to understand where I'm about to come from, because I'm about to come from the top ropes. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to come from the top ropes, and I'm not even gonna say where this tweet came from. I'm not gonna say the person. Okay. Howie Roseman saw the season-altering talent in Saquon Barkley and went out and got him, bringing a Super Bowl to Philadelphia in the same year. Bring Myles Garrett or Max Crosby to Detroit ASAP. Now, this person, and this is the reason I'm not gonna say who it is, because I don't want to, I don't want to be like seen as like trying to flame somebody. This is a person that when we started talking about bringing in Myles Garrett, they were like fear-mongering posts about, well, if you bring in Myles Garrett, say goodbye to either Kirby, J-Mo, or Hutch, and I didn't understand why you would say goodbye to Hutch. Who says goodbye to Hutch? You bring in Myles Garrett to pair him with Hutch. Okay? Z Black says, we know who that is, LOL. I mean, maybe you follow the person. All right. So the tweet or the post in itself is not really what I'm reacting to. Yeah, okay, this person was backpedaling, but I'm reacting to stuff like this. Barkley was an unrestricted free agent. Didn't cost the Eagles 2 first-rounders. The Eagles' first-rounder this year was CB DeJean Cooper, who scored a pick 6 in the Super Bowl. He's wrong, because Cooper DeJean was the 40th overall pick, which means that's the second round. Okay? Let's see. All right. And here's one that I want to get to, which is not really an overreaction. This is kind of some level-headed stuff, right? And I agree with this largely. It says the Eagles won the Super Bowl this year because they stayed healthier than the Lions. Brad should do whatever he thinks will keep building the roster. The Lions roster is better than the Eagles. Next year, they are going to F up everyone. Now, the Lions roster is better than the Eagles. Is the Lions front 4 better than the Eagles front 4? Do we have Jordan Davis, who we had an opportunity to draft? Do we have Jalen Carter, who we had an opportunity to draft? Do we have Nolan Smith, who we had an opportunity to draft? The answer is no. No, and no. Okay? But we do have DJ Reader, who we signed. We do have Aleem McNeil, who will not be playing for who knows how long in the season. He will not be available at the start of the season. And, of course, we have Hutch. And then on that side, we got Marcus Davenport. Again, Z Black, you are 100%. You are correct. 100%. Terrion Arnold looks better where Quinyon Mitchell is, because he has help that Quinyon Mitchell has. Cooper DeJean looks better than Amik Robertson because he had the help that he had in front of him. And so on and so forth. Darius Slay, as old as he is, quote unquote old, looks great. And maybe he's a step slow or whatever because he's older. He's in an advanced stage of his career. What is this, year 10 for him or something like that? Because he has those guys up front. So here's what I'm asking you. You said time for Martin to step up. It's not time for Martin to step up. The Detroit Lions. Hold on. Wait. I gotta get. All right, here we go. Love the pride, but going out to mortgage the farm is not the answer. What are we trying to accomplish? Are we trying to accomplish 15-2 seasons? which was phenomenal. And we got to 15-2 unexpectedly, because at the beginning of the season, I said 14-3. I wanted to say 15-2, but I was like, nah, that's kind of crazy. I don't want to sound like a slappy. I don't want to discredit myself. I don't want to just be sitting up here drinking the Kool-Aid, right? But we got there, and it was unexpected because of all the injuries that we had. And I think a lot of us, even myself at times, I just looked at the fact that we just kept chugging along. Didn't matter. Hutch went down, so what? Next man up. Right? Alexander Lodi went down, so what? Next man up. Aleem McNeil went down, so what? Next man up. Carlton Davis went down, so what? Next man up. Okay? Until Amik Robertson went down, and he was really the last man that could have been up. I mean, you have Kendall Vildor, who, you know, we know Kendall Vildor is who he is. He's a practice squad player that has been, he's got some valuable experience because he's been thrust into a starting role multiple times because we had injuries and we didn't have the depth. He's the sixth cornerback on the team. So now when your sixth cornerback is starting opposite your rookie in the divisional playoff round, good luck. Good luck. So we went 15-2 with all this adversity, all these injuries. And this is why I said going 15-2 was cool, but I don't believe that the roster as currently constructed, I'm not even going to say it's currently constructed. The roster as the current health status of this roster, right? Let's say the same thing happens to Amik Robertson, because it was in the divisional round, but somehow you pull past the divisional round, you get to the NFC Championship game. Now you got not even Ennis Rakestraw, because he's an unknown, or he's not an unknown. He's a known unknown. We know that he's unknown. Okay, he's a known unknown. So is it Ennis Rakestraw gonna step up, or is it probably not, right? Or is it gonna be Kendall Vildor, who we mentioned before? Even if you said, well, I like Khalil Dorsey better than Kendall Vildor. Guess where Khalil Dorsey is? IR. Everybody and their mama is on IR. So now I don't think that team beats the Eagles in the NFC Championship game. As I said before, there's too many injuries on the defensive line to adequately stop the run. And Saquon Barkley was a beast this year. Now, this reply, love the pride, but going out to mortgage the farm is not the answer. What is the answer? What the answer to what exactly? Some of you were here when I did the draft profile on Princely Amon-Ra. Okay, because I don't know how to say his last name. Amon-Ra. Okay, Princely. I did the draft profile on him as a prospect. I looked at the film and what the experts, and I'm not going to say I'm an expert on defensive line play. Like offensive line, defensive line, I was a skill player. I can tell you about quarterback. I can tell you about running back. I can tell you about wide receiver. I can tell you about safety. I can tell you about corner. All these things. Okay, the skill players, like what they're doing, their skills, and all this stuff. I can talk about all that with impunity. Okay, defensive line, offensive line. You know what I'm saying? I'm learning. Not an expert, but what I saw from Princely wasn't a guy that's going to step in right away and make a difference. Why does that matter? Because Princely is being mocked to be available as Detroit picks number 28. Let that sink in. Princely is mocked to being available because Detroit will be picking at number 28. We are not getting Abdul Carter. Travis Hunter is not walking through the doors at Allen Park. We're not getting the people that are top 5 picks, number 1 overall picks. We're not drafting Hutch again because Hutch was available to us and because Jacksonville is stupid. That's why Hutch was available. Right? Now, here's what I think. You ready? I don't give a filth about them picks. You got to filth the picks. Okay? F them picks. Because who is going to be better than Myles Garrett or even Max Crosby at this point? Who? At number 28. If you stay at number 28, who are you getting to come in here immediately and be on the other side of Hutch? Does anybody know? Is there anybody in the draft right now that's not Abdul Carter that's going to come in and do exactly what we need on the opposite side of Hutch to make this an extremely formidable defensive line? Because we really are one player away on the defensive line. But we're going to need a fill-in for Aleem at the beginning of this season, for sure. So someone tell me who it is. What up, though, Lions fans? It's your boy, Motor City Don P here. Listen, if you want to continue keeping your Lions news pragmatic, if you want to keep getting the stats and not none of that static, make sure you smash that like button. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you share and let everybody know what's going on around here. And turn on your notifications, because how else would you know that we're up in here keeping your Lions news pragmatic? Appreciate you once again, and we are out. Peace.